Just a warning before this podcast starts, and you get to savor the awesomeness that is the Nintendo Castle podcast. I would like to warn all of our younger viewers, younger than 13, I'm looking at you, Nick, that there is quite a bit of vulgar language and quite a bit of vulgar jokes in this podcast. Cough cough due to the addition of Tato, because she is a very vulgar person and makes views like the cousin. So yeah, enjoy the podcast.
Welcome to the Nintendo Castle podcast. I'm Fuse Shadows, your friend, webmaster, and podcast host. Here with M. Have.
Hey.
Link.
Hello. Hi.
Lark.
What's up? Hello.
And Austin.
What's up?
Hi.
So, in this podcast we have here today, we have many things planned for you. We're going to start things off with the news, go to an interview with Austin, which is me, yes, Lark, and Lark. We're then going to interview 3 new staff members, whose names I will not disclose until the actual interview.
Tato.
We're going to have a review done by Poco Dudeface, and then we're going to end things off with the round table. So, guys. Okay, on to the podcast.
No.
Alright guys, here we are with the news with, once again, me, Island of Shadows, and we've already introduced me, so I'm here with M-Have.
Hello.
And someone who's off cooking hamburgers right now and can't speak, so, yeah.
You'll see who that is in a minute.
He's, off being a derp. So, yeah, this is the news, so why don't we just get started then? First off, very recent news, Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS was released, and...
I got it today.
You did.
Yes.
Called GameStop, and 10 minutes later someone asked for it, and they were like, nope. Yeah.
Huh? Okay, that's a short story. 2 new trailers for the next Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Awakening, are released, and I haven't watched any of them because I don't want any spoilers.
I don't think it would be spoiling anything. They're quite vague.
I don't risk
They're
it.
not showing any spoil.
I don't risk it.
Okay, fine. The next Pokemon games, Black 2 and White 2 were revealed, and I think that's ranking up there in 2 of the most uncreative video game names out there. But
I still think it's cool.
I don't.
Because we'll get 150 new Pokemon.
Oh boy! Another new 150?
Yes!
I'm always reminded of the what?
Oh! Look who's back.
Yeah.
Look who's back cooking hamburgers.
Yes, this is Link 8150 here with us.
Hello.
Yeah. So Have, you go with the next one. What the fuck? What?
What is that?
I think Link's the only one who knows about this.
The 3DS firmware update.
Talk about it.
What is that?
Talk about it.
Okay.
Oh god.
It's an update that they're going to be releasing soon on the 3DS. It's going to add an application called the Nintendo Network. And you can update Nintendo 3DS games from the Nintendo shop. It's like a DLC feature.
Whoa.
And it enhances the speed of the 3DS. It increases the security system.
Cool.
Cool.
So
that's my story.
mm-hmm. Okay, next. Who's doing the next one?
Pandora's Tower
You know,
trailer for
you know
Europe.
what Pandora's Tower is?
It's a game.
It's one of the 3 games from Operation Rainfall, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's looking pretty great. I really want it. It's
much though, because there's like the girl. She's got like that monster thing growing out of her, and then it shows the boss fight. He kills the thing and takes that. I don't even know what it was.
Okay, so do you want me to tell you the basic story? 'Cause I can.
Sure.
Okay, so the really basic story is that there's a dude and he loves this girl, okay? But this girl is going to turn into a horrific monster unless this guy takes her to Pandora's Tower and goes around killing monsters, bringing her back their hearts. She eats the hearts, and it slows down the progress of the poison that will turn her into a monster. So yeah, you have to go around killing monsters, and yeah.
Well, that just made the trailer more disturbing.
Yeah, it's actually a really
Oh,
good
I wasn't listening. Can you tell it again?
game.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
I'm
Next.
Epic Mickey. Yes, Epic Mickey. Is it? I think they've confirmed that Epic Mickey will either be coming to the 3DS or Wii U. I don't remember.
I think it was the 3DS.
But yeah, new Epic Mickey game gonna be coming out.
This is so professional.
Yeah, man. It was a lot more official when we didn't have so many people here. In the past 2 news segments, it was just me and you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
Oh, it was Wii
Rumored
U and 3DS. Okay, thank you, random person.
Random first.
I don't know about the Wii U downloadable games, so Link, tell us about that.
Okay, well, there's a list of Wii U downloadable games. I think some of them have been confirmed, but there's also some weird ones, like World of Warcraft was on.
What?
World of Warcraft is on the list. It's...
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. It's not confirmed, but it's on the list of rumored downloadable games. And then there's... I don't remember a lot of them. There was a new Professor Layton game on the list.
Lol, rumors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we all
Pretty
just
much.
say lol instead of actually laughing?
Lol.
Anyways,
Moving on to site
site
news.
news, yes. We've got a lot of stuff this past 2 months since we waited a long time to do this podcast. So, Hey, why don't you start us off?
We just held a
Just here
marathon.
like a month ago, but anyways. Yeah,
What?
why don't
Yes?
you elaborate on that, Yes.
Elaborate? No.
We streamed Mario games.
Yes.
For 5 days, was it?
I only know is that it was 115 hours there. It's
Wow.
the second largest Mario marathon on the internet.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yay! Cool.
And afterwards, we came out with version 3.0 of the layout. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. With buttons designed by the 8-Bit Moon. It's button-based. With lots of buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons.
Yes. We've got 3 new staff members, and you will meet them in in a while.
And,
In this podcast. That was one of them coughing.
I accidentally bumped my mic there. I apologize. There were 2 articles done by me and Pogo Dudeface these past 2 months. We're just starting out our articles. Pogo Dudeface will be doing them weekly, and I will be doing them randomly. Pogo Dudeface was about the top 7 upcoming 3DS games, and mine was about the aspects of isolation and solitude and various Nintendo franchises, mainly Nintendo, Metroid, and Zelda. So, yeah.
Staff openings and affiliation requests are open.
Indeed.
So, you should check that out
Yeah, definitely.
if you want to.
Yeah. Also, if you don't want to.
Also,
But
we
yeah.
had a new post on the website asking people to send in guides that they have.
Yes.
Because we need content writers, but if people don't want to be staff members, they can just do it on their own time and send them in.
Yep. Sorry for laughing. I was laughing at something else. And finally,
So yeah, if you want to contribute to the site with anything, any guides, just send them in and we'll use them.
You can become an honorary staff member if you contribute enough.
you mentioned on the staff page. So finally, Skyward Sword walkthrough, which is being done by a person you'll meet later on in the podcast, was recently started. And I have started my Pokemon Snap walkthrough, so you can check those out, both of those out on the site under each of the sections. So I believe there will be a news post just before this podcast comes out in the content update, which will have these. So yeah, I think that's it for news. And I don't know what segment's coming after this. I think the interview, so we'll see you there. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Shut up, Clark.
Who's that Pokemon?
Welcome, everybody, to Who's That Pokemon? With me, Fused. But before we get started, I'd like to explain how this game works for any of our newer viewers. I will give you 3 hints and for a Pokemon in Generation 1, and you will have a couple segments to figure out the answer. And I will tell you the answer, and there's no real reward for it, but you get street cred with Nintendo fanboys. So let's just get started then. I am a starter Pokemon. I am the only Pokemon that can learn Petal Dance by breeding. And I am the only Pokemon to be found in more than one... I am one of the only Pokemon to be found in more than one regional Pokédex, being found in both Kantos and Johtos, which would be Generation 1 and 2, for all of our noobs out there. So yeah, I believe in a couple segments I will reveal the answer, and yeah, see you with the interview.
Welcome to the interview, guys. I am Have, your Norwegian host, and today we have 2 staff members. One of them is webmaster over at Link's Hideaway. Webmaster Oddity, say hi.
Hey, everybody.
And we have Lark.
Hello.
So let's get right down to it. Oddity, what gave you inspiration to start Link's Hideaway?
Well, back several years ago, about 2007 or 2008, I was into playing this game called BS Zelda, and I ended up accumulating a large number of Zelda-related files on my computer, and I had like a 6 gigabyte folder, and I was thinking of a new way to where I can organize it so I could find everything, and I thought making a site would be the perfect way to organize all my files. So then I started making a site, and then it just turned into where I was putting guides and stuff also on the site, and that's pretty much how Link's Hideaway got started.
Oh, cool. Lark, what made you want to join Link's Hideaway?
Well, I saw the staff needed sign on their site, and I was pretty much applying to every Zelda fan site that was requiring staff. And Link's Hideaway was one of the most generic staff needed pages that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I made it very generic because I had a good one up there that had about 5 or 6 different positions listed, and then something happened and that page got deleted, and I didn't feel like creating it again.
Yeah, that sucks when that happens. Okay, so what is your favorite Zelda game and why? Lark, what's up with you?
I cannot choose just one game. I guess if I had to choose my favorite at the moment, it would be Link's Awakening.
And why?
I haven't played one of the games like that before from the Oracle and Link's Awakening era. It's very different from Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword and all those main console games. So it's a nice new spin on the Zelda series I haven't seen before.
Oddity.
My favorite Zelda game is probably going to be a tie between Skyward Sword or Link to the Past.
We just had this conversation.
That's exactly the same I have. Actually. Skyward Sword first and A Link to the Past second.
I think mine's more about a tie.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close call between those. For me too. So, that's cool. We have the same taste of games. So, what is your favorite non-Zelda franchise or game?
My non-Zelda franchise would be Final Fantasy.
Boo.
Luck.
Kingdom Hearts. Or Assassin's Creed. It's a toss-up.
Okay, so do you have any big plans or events coming up in the near future for Link's Hideaway that you would like to review?
Not really any big plans. We're gonna start trying to get our guides better organized, and we're trying to add in some new features for some people to use.
When and if this ever happens, nobody knows.
Yeah, we have a small team of people and too much stuff to do.
I see. So, you have recently started a weekly podcast yourself. And how is it going, and how are you enjoying it?
I'm gonna let Lark go first.
Well, how is it going so far? It's going pretty good. We haven't had too many issues so far, aside from Kyle and his dirty mouth. What was the second part of the question?
How are you enjoying it? Or how is it going? Any big changes happening sometime soon?
Well, one of the biggest changes, I guess we could say, is we're going to have guests coming on every other podcast beginning the first week of April.
Cool.
So that'll be fun.
That sounds fun. So, it is pretty clear that there will soon come a new Zelda 3DS title. What are your thoughts or speculations for this game?
I'm really looking forward to a 3DS Zelda title. I got Ocarina of Time 3D about 3 weeks before it was released, and the 3D effect in the game really just made it very enjoyable. I can't wait to see what they'll do with the 3D interaction in the future Zelda titles.
All I'm asking for is a different art style. That's all I want.
Yeah, new art style would be
that could have
too.
been awesome.
I'm also looking forward to see what kind of new weapons or bosses they come up with.
Oh yes, and all of them are 3D.
Yes. Maybe they could do something like the Oracle series where they really actually release 2 games and they can link them with each other.
Yeah, like that rumor that was proven fake.
Yeah, I didn't even get around to posting about that.
Yeah,
'cause I knew it was pretty much fake.
I wish Nintendo would make it real though, because that would have been best thing ever if they had made 2 3DS games like the Oracles. So
Well, they might announce something at E3 or maybe next year.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to E3 this year.
Yeah, I am too. I can't wait to see what they show about the Wii U, or if they release any Zelda information.
Yeah, about that, it has been announced that a new Zelda game is in development for the Wii U. So, and what are your thoughts on this game? And thoughts on the Wii U?
Well, I haven't heard anything about the Zelda game for the Wii U,
No,
other than they're making it.
yeah, but what do you think it will become? What do you hope for it?
I'd like to see a Twilight Princess type of game, since it has better graphics, and it could probably make it look a lot better.
Yeah, Twilight Princess sequel?
Yeah.
Did you see the E3 tech demo?
Yeah.
They can actually hide the lighting and all that.
Yeah, the high definition graphics of the Wii U is something I'm really looking forward to in a Zelda title. The controller, I think, added in a lot of new aspects.
I concur.
So, yeah, that's all the questions we have planned. So, this is the end of the interview, and we'll see you in whatever segment is next. We really don't know. So, say goodbye.
Adios.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hello everybody, welcome back to a new segment. This is a segment where I'll have a short interview with a new staff member. Say hi to Link 8150.
Hi, I'm glad to be the new content writer here at Nintendo Castle.
So, let's get right into it.
Aren't you supposed to be interviewing me?
Oh, hi Lark, are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were the one I was going to interview. Link, I interviewed you last time. Get out of here. Okay, so, Lark, why did you decide to join?
You guys have a great site, and I figured you guys could have a hand. Seeing how I just started the podcast on Link's Hideaway, and you guys have a podcast.
Yeah, and what are you going to do for the site?
Well, besides the podcast, maybe some graphic artist things, if it's needed at all.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody else will apply and help out.
So, Lark will be our third podcast dude. That is the name of the position. So, our podcasts will be might be longer and might come out more often than they used to. Maybe we'll manage to get them out monthly. So, look forward to that. So, bye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second of 3 staff interviews. This is Fused, and we have here with me to help me out, I almost said Reagan. Mhave.
Hi. You were mentioning me first.
Because I love you.
I am honored.
Lark.
Aloha.
Link 8150. And we're interviewing Big Flying Potato.
Hola.
And she only speaks Spanish, so...
Yeah.
Sí. Sí, sí. Mucho gusto.
No habla español.
Pene por favor.
¿Qué? Repitan, por favor.
Yeah. So, I'll go first.
Voy a hablar con Pedro.
¿Qué?
Other than Fuse begging you to apply, what other motivation inspired you to join the Nintendo Castle team?
I like writing content.
Is that it? Is that all you have to say?
Yeah,
Going
I
on
guess.
a long tangent about how Nintendo Castle changed your life.
But I only joined like 3 days
Too
ago.
bad. Be creative.
Okay, so I joined Nintendo Castle, and there were these guys. And then Kiki joined. I wrote some content.
Yeah.
And then I wrote some more, but I didn't put it up yet.
Okay, have your turn.
That's my life story.
Do you have any favorite Zelda or Mario games?
For Zelda, Skyward Sword, and Mario, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars.
Only because I told you how to win.
Yeah, I was stuck for a really long time because my game was a little glitched.
It wasn't glitchy, you just didn't know how to run.
No, I think there was seriously a problem with the jumping.
Are you sure?
Yes. Did you have to run to make that jump?
Yes.
Didn't look like it.
I did. It's because I was always running when I did it.
Oh.
Yeah, so, alright. Lark, your turn.
Okay, Tato, what do you plan? Tato?
Hmm?
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What do you plan on working on at Nintendo Castle?
Shut up. I'm running content for Skyward Sword.
That's it.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Link.
And random stuff.
It's not that I'm not talkative, it's just that these questions aren't very good.
I think they're
I'm
amazing.
confused.
Right.
Just wait for the last one.
Yeah, the last one's the best. Okay, so Link, your turn.
So I've decided if I'm gonna be honest or nice.
Why did you decide on the name Big Flying Potato?
One time I was in a chat room with a few people, and somebody just randomly shouted, "Flying Potato." And then I wanted to join that chat room under a different name, but Flying Potato was taken, so I used Big Flying Potato.
I see.
And that was like
We
3
want
years
you to be
ago.
original.
Hmm?
We want you to be original.
Well, just a hint. How many other Big Flying Potatoes do you know?
4.
You should introduce me sometime. Probably my brethren.
They're all, 40-year-old men. Yeah.
And you would know this how?
Obviously because I'm a 40-year-old man.
Sounded.
I didn't see that coming from the Obama picture.
Okay, no one in the podcast knows what we're talking about. Let's get back to relevant things.
You should paste that picture so they know what we mean.
You can't paste something in a podcast, silly.
We should put it in the post because it is the worst thing ever.
It's the best thing ever.
Exactly.
the worst picture in the world.
It's not PG.
You know how,
Well,
Nintendo
yeah,
Castle.
I mean, it's
political,
censored.
when people run for a political election, they have like a logo. This should be Obama's logo. Get him the most
I
votes.
mean, it's not like it's showing any explicit parts. I mean, yeah.
But anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, how awesome is Fused?
1.
Shut up, M.
0.
Shut up, Lark. You shouldn't have to think about this. No, shut up. Shut up, Lark.
Tato. I'm not saying anything.
The question is how awesome is he? So that means even if I say 1, I'm saying he's a little bit awesome. So I'm gonna go with -2.
Oh, fuck you. Well, that concludes this staff interview. Next time we'll be with Kiki. Yeah, potassium iodide, so yeah, bye.
Yay, Kiki.
And now, Bokodu Face's review of Kid Icarus Uprising.
The story within Kid Icarus Uprising is rather simple yet intriguing and full of twists. Rather than reveal the whole of the story in the large cutscene at the beginning of the game, Kid Icarus Uprising reveals key elements of the story chapter by chapter. This method allows for major plot twists. Friends will become enemies, and enemies will become friends. I also enjoy how there isn't one main enemy, but many different enemies at different parts of the game. That's as far as I'll go story-wise, however, as not to spoil anything for you. Kid Icarus' gameplay is fun, fast, and frenetic. There are 3 main gameplay modes within the game. I'll begin the chapter with a 5-minute air battle mode. In this mode, you are constantly moving forward, but have the ability to move up, down, right, and left as you please. The purpose of this mode is to destroy as many enemies as possible and to take in as little damage as you can. In most cases, you will only fly until you get to your desired destination, and then the land battle mode will commence. I found air battle mode to be fun, but the least fun of any game modes. Constantly flying in limited freedom wasn't really all for me, and the screen got too cluttered at times, making it hard to tell what was going on. Land battle mode is responsible for 60% of the gameplay, as well as the second portion of each chapter. In this mode, you have a lot more freedom. You're not constantly and automatically moving forward, meaning you have the ability to go in any direction and do some exploring. The main objective in this game is to make your way to the boss and take out as many enemies as you can while doing so. In some chapters, there are some minor puzzles. However, what you have to do is usually obvious. Doing it is the hard part. Some enemies can be avoided, but most must be defeated to continue onward. These portions of the game are my personal favorites. Kinda feels like a less puzzle, more action Zelda game. Land battles also take about 4 times as long as air battles. Every chapter also ends with a boss. I feel that the bosses are the weak point in this game. Most bosses are super easy to defeat, even at high difficulty levels, and don't have any sort of weak point. All you really have to do is constantly shoot them and dodge every now and then. I feel that most of these bosses are really awesome in design, but really lacking in gameplay and actual difficulty. However, Nintendo does a great job making you think you've defeated a boss when you haven't. The only thing I could possibly say negative about Uprising visuals is that it occasionally lags a little when a lot is going on in an online multiplayer match. Aside from that, the game runs and looks absolutely magnificent. The environment is beautiful and colorful. The characters are well drawn and bright. The atmosphere is gorgeous and sends shivers running down your spine. The enemies are well designed and bring life into the game. Overall, the graphics and design of Kid Icarus Uprising are the best we've seen yet on 3DS. I can't even begin to tell you how absolutely stellar Kid Icarus Uprising's music is. Playing the game is the only time I've ever felt the need to have the 3DS's volume on max my whole playthrough of the game. The music in this game is right up there with Legend of Zelda. Another main feature of the game is voice acting. Throughout the entirety of the game, characters will interact with each other. I've often heard that this is annoying, but I find it to be entertaining and helpful. Some of the things they say are humorous as well, as characters are constantly cracking jokes about Kid Icarus not having a sequel for 20 plus years, and they are constantly reminding you that you are in fact playing a video game. Nintendo has also thrown in some references to other popular video games, some online material, and a few more mature jokes. Overall, the music is brilliant and the voice acting is well done and entertaining. Kid Icarus Uprising has a unique difficulty scale unlike any other video game I've ever played. You can choose from a total of 90 different difficulty levels, ranging from 0.0 to 9.0. The standard for difficulty is 2.0. You can wager hearts, the main currency attained from slaying enemies, to either increase or decrease the difficulty. The greater the difficulty, the harder the game becomes and the more enemies there are to fight. However, the rewards from completing chapters in higher difficulties are also greater. Unfortunately, upon dying, the game will automatically drop you an intensity level, making challenging yourself quite difficult. Throughout land battles and various chapters, if you explore enough, you will come across intensity doors. You can only go through intensity doors if you are playing on the intensity that particular door requires. Within said doors lie a few enemies and a few treasure chests. Within said treasure chests lie heaps of rewards, namely weapons and power-ups. On my first playthrough of the game, I stuck with the difficulty level of 3.0 to 4.0. However, even at such a low intensity level, I found the game to be quite difficult later on. Having said this, Kid Icarus is an easy game by any means. The game controls are the most controversial aspect within the game. I've heard so many complaints about them, even though I found them quite comfortable to use. Basic control scheme consists of a stylus on the touchscreen to switch the direction you're facing or aiming, circle pad to move around, and the L button to fire, although you may make minor adjustments. Like I said, I didn't have any problems with these controls, although I can see how left-handed people would have major problems. However, the Circle Pad Pro is compatible. Kid Icarus Uprising features online or local multiplayer options. There are also 2 multiplayer modes, both of which are based off Land Battle mode and the solo mission. The first is called Light vs. Dark. Light vs. Dark puts 6 players head-to-head on 2 different teams. Your main goal is to defeat players on the opposing team without letting yourself be defeated. When a player on your team is defeated, your team's life gauge goes down, depending on how much power that player's chosen weapon has. When your team's life gauge has been completely depleted, the last player to die on your team will be reincarnated as Pit or Dark Pit. When Pit or Dark Pit has been defeated, the other team wins. I found this mode to be fun and entertaining, but not as much as the second multiplayer mode, Free For All. Like the title suggests, Free For All mode is simply that, a fight to the death between all 6 players. Also worth noting, in Free For All mode, the rewards for winning seem to be even greater. Even though this game has been out only a few days, there are already a lot of really good players online. Overall, the multiplayer modes are fun, but definitely not the main reason you want to purchase this game. While the main story might only last 10 hours, there are hundreds of different weapons, 9 categories with lots of weapons within each category, a ton of different achievements, and over 90 different difficulty levels. The game is seriously bursting with content. The visuals are gorgeous, the characters are lighthearted and funny, and the music is stellar. There's no reason this game isn't worth $40 and more. Kid Icarus Uprising most definitely does the renewed franchise its long-awaited justice.
Who's that Pokemon?
Alright guys, welcome back to Who's That Pokemon? And a while ago, must seem like ages to you, we gave you 3 hints, and I'm here to reveal the answer. But first we'll go back to those 3 hints. I am the only Pokemon that can learn Petal Dance from breeding. I am a starter Pokemon, and I am one of the only Pokemon to be found in more than one regional Pokédex, being found in both Kantos and Johtos. So here with the answer, it is Bulbasaur. Yes, that green Pokemon you always loved in Generation 1. So, on with the round table. Yippee. Alright, welcome everybody to the round table. With me as always, and MHave.
Hi. Hi.
Link, 8150.
Hi. Hi.
Sorry to say hi, yes. Link.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
This time joined by 2 of our 3 new staff members, Lark12
Hiya.
and Big Flying Potato.
Do we have to say hi every time?
Yes!
No.
It's the same podcast.
Yes, but there are different people in different segments.
Why do I have to say hi?
How about you just say
Say
the people from
something.
the past segment and then say the new people?
Well,
Like, why do we have to say hi every time?
that's not the topic of this round table, damn it.
Yes, it is.
You said
Wh-
there's
why
supposed to be
can't-
an everything else part.
Yeah, we should make it the topic.
Alright guys, let's talk about this then. Should we
we're
say
done.
hi?
Segment is done. Goodbye.
You ruined the fuse.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, why are we really here?
The topic of this round table is to talk about not only the brand new Kid Icarus game, Kid Icarus Uprising, but also to talk about upcoming 3DS games that we're looking forward to. So yeah, let's just start it off by talking about Kid Icarus.
Yeah.
Okay. Kid Icarus.
Yep. How about that Kid
Has
Icarus?
anybody here actually played it?
Yeah.
Hey,
I got it today.
Leave a review was over Kid Icarus.
it would be good to have
I should
Poco
probably
here
get it.
since Poco has played a lot of the game.
I should probably get the game.
Probably.
I have to wait like 2 weeks until I get money.
Oh.
I might get it for my birthday.
No one cares about Kingdom Hearts, Lark.
I care.
I don't.
I don't care.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
I've never
I think I might have one of them too.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Anyways,
Taylor starts singing.
That's what she does when she's bored.
You're quiet.
Anyways,
Seriously.
Fire Emblem. Let's talk about Fire Emblem. Yes,
Fire Emblem, yes.
Yes, Fire Emblem.
Oh,
Indeed.
I'm actually excited for that game, and I've only played Sacred Stones.
You should be ashamed.
I've
Are
only
you
played Radiant
speaking a
Dawn.
British accent?
I watched my brother play like the old Japanese ones once on an emulator.
What? Tato, you have a lot to talk about
What?
with Fire Emblem.
Yeah, you're the
You-
you and M hate Fire Emblem
Yeah,
fans.
you two
Oh.
go back and forth about your exploits within the Fire Emblem series.
Have fun.
Okay.
Just
Hello, Emhave.
Hi.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Cool series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is me and Emhave. Shut up.
That. Well, how about the new
Shut up,
type?
I like this.
Like you
I
say,
didn't
shut
say
up, Mark.
anything.
You didn't even say anything.
He's typing
So,
stuff in the chat.
The listeners don't know what I'm saying.
How do you know that someone else isn't typing?
We're getting so freaking off topic now.
Is this all going in?
Wait,
This is all going in. Yes.
yay.
These segments are unedited for the most part, unless there's something
Oh, God.
someone specifically requests me to edit.
Like I,
I
said,
request you to edit this out.
No! This is hilarious.
Shit. Shit, fuck ass.
But
Editing
you
that.
just said,
If
oh.
people are bored of this, they can just skip to the next segment anyway. So.
Okay, anyways, Zelda 3DS. Everyone looking forward to that?
I have no
Yep.
idea what it's like.
No one ever does.
No, Mark, stop typing.
Yeah, like, stop typing. If you have something to say, say
They
it.
don't know what you're saying. You can't say yes and expect them
You
to
can't
know.
say yes in the
But
chat.
you just said
Have to
yes.
go to the podcast. No more
stop typing.
type!
This is so
It's the best
terrible.
podcast ever.
Zelda 3DS. What do you
How
guys
can
think
the
of this game?
listeners understand anything?
We don't know anything about it.
How bad could
Do
it
you guys
be?
think it'll be like Ocarina of Time 3D? Or like something else?
I think the gameplay
Yeah.
is pretty similar to that.
Yeah.
I hope it's gonna be that.
You liked Ocarina of
Oh.
Time 3D?
Yeah.
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 I haven't played it yet.
It's fun.
How haven't you played it yet?
At a time,
Your staff at his
Playing
website.
Awakening first.
it's like no different from the game.
Yeah, I prefer the controls from like the Nintendo 64.
I always use my GameCube controller.
Yeah, on the Wii, I don't. My Nintendo 64 doesn't work anymore, so I have it on the Wii.
I have the GameCube Master Quest version, so
I had that, but then my memory card corrupted, so I got the Virtual Console.
I have the Master Quest disc and the Collections disc.
So I still have it, I just can't save with it.
We don't really know a lot about the Zelda 3DS, so there's not much we can say on this.
Yeah, really.
We have to wait till E3.
It's just like, oh, there's probably going to be a Zelda 3DS.
That's nice. Yeah.
So, Luigi's Mansion 2. Everyone looking
I've never
forward to
played
that?
the first one, but I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, really.
How haven't
How they
you
gonna get
played the first one? It's amazing.
I haven't.
I
Has
haven't.
no one here in this game play it?
In this game, this is a game.
Has no one here?
Is this all
I,
you
I am able to play it.
How many
however.
rupees do I have?
4.
Oh.
I have 100.
Am I the only one in this call who's played Luigi's Mansion 1?
Yep.
Maybe.
You're
Apparently.
kidding me. None of you have
Yeah,
taste.
when my
Oh,
brother
I
got the
feel
game,
like
he got Super Smash Bros. Melee, and that was pretty much the only game we had when we first got it.
I just don't feel much of a need to play it.
Well, the thing I'm really excited about in Luigi's Mansion 2 is the fact there are going to be multiple mansions. Because in Luigi's Mansion 1, there was only one mansion that you would traverse around and catch ghosts. And it was all basically one theme, but with this multiple mansions thing, Nintendo will
I
have
don't
a
think
lot
you
of
can
room
traverse
to...
around.
They have like that Egyptian
Yeah.
pyramid area.
That sounds cool. Instead of just all haunted house.
Stop typing in the chat! This is a podcast, you don't type in the chat!
Fuse, we don't care, okay?
I care.
Fuse, you said don't type in the chat, and everybody's typing in the chat.
I hate you guys so much. Shut up! Paper Mario! Paper Mario for the 3DS.
This is the message to all of our listeners. We're sorry.
Are we really?
Yes.
Only a little.
Okay, Paper Mario 3D. I haven't played any Paper Mario games.
Neither have I.
You're kidding me.
And I don't plan to.
You're kidding
Nope,
me.
I'm not kidding.
I haven't either.
All of you guys go stick your head in the sand.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
I want to walk in the park.
Get out of this place. No.
Okay.
Anyone who hasn't played Paper Mario before. Really? Tato left the call. Oh,
Again?
again, yes. Oh, okay, so I guess that concludes our roundtable.
I'm going to
What,
make
did
it
you
something out of
did you
that.
get everything I said in the chat?
I guess that concludes our roundtable, so, I apologize. And,
You all apologize.
after this will either be the outro or... Get out of here, Tato. Or the outro or the review. I don't know which it is, because we're recording this before I edit it. So yeah. Bye. Everyone say bye.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Okay, so that's it. That's all we have for this podcast this time. So, say bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Maeve. Lark, it's your turn. Lark, it's your
MH
turn.
probably left. He's probably getting annoyed.
I'll say bye for the
Guess
Norwegian.
that's-
We hope you've learned something today. I don't know what he said past that, actually. Tato, stop singing!
I don't want
Ah! Okay, bye, everyone!
Bye.
Bye.
As we come to a close in this wonderful podcast, we're going to do something we've never done before. With the addition of Lark and Tato, not only is the podcast twice as random, but actually, we had a lot of dialogue outside the actual recording, which never happens in our podcast. So, we're going to be editing out some funny bits from that, and placing it here for your enjoyment in the bloopers. So, yeah, enjoy. And the ending will be right after the bloopers are done. Adios. So yeah, that's basically
That is copycat.
You can say that as your outro.
No,
Shut up,
I was-
Turtle!
I was just kidding.
It's hard to sing when he's doing that.
That's like singing voice there. I'm just gonna add bloopers.
Are we having bloopers?
This isn't a blooper, this is podcast.
Yeah, why not, MA? We certainly have enough to put there now.
Yeah, we do. We should arrange bloopers. We should just
Pick somebody.
arrange them.
Love everyone. God damn it.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Gosh, you're insufferable.
Hi.
You like it, Fuse, don't lie.
Oh, please stop.
You don't like...
Oh, so you listen to the
First thing-
Norwegian. What a fucking racist. Welcome everybody to the Nintendo Castle podcast. I forgot what I was going to say. With M-Have. Oh my god, Courtney, shut the fuck up!
that.
Nugget biscuit, nugget biscuit.
Stop.
You stole that idea from me.
Welcome everybody to the Nintendo Castle podcast. Here with me, I'm the Fuse Shadows, friendly webmaster, content writer, news writer, article writer, and sort of graphic designer, and I basically do everything. Here with M-Have.
Hi.
Lick.
Hi.
Can we just get this done?
No, we cannot.
Strangers to love.